Hello guys, it is Kit of Theories here, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie is by far one of the best things to come out in so many years. This movie was absolutely great. Finally, Nintendo actually made a good Mario movie. And this movie was so good that Nintendo knew it was going to be good, so they added in 3 post-credit scenes hinting at future works. The Nintendo Cinematic Universe is finally coming. So today, we're going to be talking about what the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 might look like. But before we go any further, please make sure that you click that red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make any brand new Mario videos. Let's start with whether we actually will get a sequel. Well, the film has already broken so many records at the box office by now that it just seems like an absolute no-brainer, and the cast look like they're right here to stay, so I think it's really likely we are going to get a sequel. The 3 post-credit scenes gave us so much to think about. We had one of the Blue Luma, who, might I say, was just one of the funniest characters in the entire film, and was such a great contrast to all of the other characters who were just so optimistic. We had the next verse of Bowser's now iconic song Peaches, and of course a look down the sewer to reveal a Yoshi egg and that iconic voice. So the sequel really could go in any direction. Let's list all of the possibilities. Let's start with the villains. They could do another Bowser is the villain scenario, but they've done that already, and for the first film, which is always very grounded, that works fine, but now we've got to get more exciting. The next obvious step is Bowser Jr. or even the Koopalings to return. They're huge villains in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, and it could lead to smaller antagonists such as Boom Boom and Pom Pom coming as well. And this film did end with Bowser being captured by Peach and being locked in a cage inside Peach's castle. Like how Bowser's airship always steals Peach, we could see Bowser Jr. with the Koopalings save Bowser from the castle and then leave the castle to cause havoc throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. If they wanted to move away from your default turtle villains, however, we could get some of Mario's other less frequent villains appearing. Waluigi and Wario could end up appearing and be in the complete opposites of Mario and Luigi and come and try and destroy the Mushroom Kingdom. However, I feel like for them to be the villains, they might wait till the 3rd one maybe. We could have P.E. Piranha as a main villain, or even just a brand new villain altogether that we've never seen before in a Mario game. And that leads us on to where this sequel could be set, because there were so many references to the future being Super Mario Galaxy, from the fact that Peach even said,
"There's a huge universe out there with a lot of galaxies,"
and how there was just one character that felt so out of place. That is of course the Blue Luma, who we saw again at the end in that final scene. We basically did already have a tour of the entire Mushroom Kingdom and the world it's on. A way to really boost up the stakes for a sequel is to go bigger and better, and what's bigger and better than seeing pipes that lead into space of all places. With this, we could meet Rosalina, and we could even see forms of weird jealousy or even teaming up between Princess Peach and Princess Rosalina. And of course, this relates to that final post-credit scene with Yoshi's egg. Out of all of the 3D Mario games, the only one where Yoshi has hugely been present is Super Mario Galaxy 2. He's appeared in a lot of the other games like Mario Sunshine and Odyssey, but ones where he's really prominent, it's Mario Galaxy 2. And Mario is going to need someone to travel on during space. Yoshi would just be the perfect choice. I know Bowser is the main villain of the Galaxy games, but since they've captured Bowser, they might even use him to help defeat a greater cosmic villain, kind of like what they did in Sparks of Hope. However, I feel like we still haven't explored enough of the Mushroom Kingdom in the film before we start moving to a whole new galaxy. With Bowser getting married and using the Super Mario Odyssey wedding suit, could that be hinting to us maybe seeing Cappy as a main character in the future, and we could begin traveling the world? In the traveling montage, we did see Yoshi's Island, so that could be where we go and meet Yoshi. Maybe the Yoshi in the egg in the sewer got lost and needs to return home. With that, we could see other characters like Birdos, and we know Yoshi's Island is in Nintendo's mind currently, with a whole new course based entirely on it in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass. With this travelling theme, we could see many more characters. Where were all the Toadettes in that entire film? There was pictures of them, so we know they exist, but where are they? and it seems more like the Koopalings could be the villains if they did do an Odyssey style film, like how when they travel to each kingdom in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and could lead to more interesting characters and terrain, like the Snow Kingdom or the Desert Kingdom, where we could potentially see Princess Daisy and maybe get a little Luigi and Daisy romance. Although, if Daisy is in this galaxy, it does question why her kingdom just didn't help when stopping Bowser in this first film. I do definitely think we'll be getting a sequel, but there is also so many other spin-offs we could potentially get before a sequel. We saw King Boo at Bowser's wedding, so potentially a Luigi's Ghost Mansion spin-off. They were kind of hinting that when Luigi first landed in Bowser's kingdom. We could see a prequel into Baby Peach's days with the Toads, or maybe even a sequel that could be Peach discovering where she came from potentially. That was kind of a running theme throughout this film. We could see an entire spin-off just based on the Kongs and their home, and I think this one is really likely. We got the hint of Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong. We didn't see Funky Kong, but I reckon he probably was still in there, so I reckon we could very much get a Donkey Kong solo film. I think that one's just like really likely. And of course, since we're likely getting a Nintendo Cinematic Universe, a team-up film would just be amazing. Maybe even like a Sonic versus Mario film. Like, I could just dream of it right now. But I think that if we ever did get something like that, it would be more like the fourth film rather than just the straight-off sequel. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you reckon that the sequel of the Super Mario Bros. Movie is going to take place in another galaxy and follow that route in it? Do you reckon we still haven't explored enough of this world and instead we're going to look more at exploring places like Yoshi's Island? Are you happy that Yoshi's in it? Maybe it's not going to be anything like that and we're actually going to go back to Brooklyn and see Pauline, who appeared for like a second in that film, and it was really cool when she did. Let me know all your thoughts down there, and as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Silver coin, you hold me, turn me over, I never expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns gold and smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune.